Talk to us a little bit about the methodology or just the thinking behind the retention of what is learned through song. And here's why, because what Angus pointed to was the work you do is with your team anthem, whether it's an initiative, a particular messaging, the core virtues and core values of an organization that want to be instilled. And instead of having a wall of words, as I call them, on a slide or some memo or an email that's going to get glazed over, you use song as a vehicle to weave in and instill that into the person. Talk a little bit about whether it's the science behind it or the methodology.
Great question. We've invested pretty heavily into the science behind why this works, or the neuroscience. And it's incredible. I was just thinking, you brought up the alphabet. That's the one that we learn the alphabet by putting it to that melody. But the other day I was thinking about it. We learn about music through songs. So do, a deer, a female deer. We're using do, re, mi and a melody to learn how melody works, which is pretty interesting. So there's the memories, there's the learning side of things. But before that, we'll just talk about what's going on with when we listen to music, when we perform music, when we go to concerts, when we sing in choirs. We're releasing a chemical in our brain called oxytocin. And this is the really sort of exciting thing, I think, as a facilitator with SongDivision, is when we release oxytocin, there's a few things happening to the brain on an individual level and on a group level. So on an individual level, we are reducing stress, promoting positivity, we're reducing anxiety, we are relaxing, we're dropping our barriers, our walls, we're reducing the release of cortisol, which is stress. We're doing all these amazing things which put us in a place where we're ready to collaborate, creatively problem solve, have fun, play games, be childish, and all these beautiful things, which is where you want to be on an individual level. And then on the group level, when you talk about meetings, events, conferences, you've seen it, Seth. You've booked Shaquille O'Neal. These client budgets, they're spending all this big money, flying people all around the world to come to an event, millions, literally, and expecting everyone to get along, retain the information of the 3 days at a tax academy event, come with ideas, not be jet lagged, not be stressed, not be annoyed that they're not with their family. And how do you get everyone feeling good, ready to collaborate, ready to bond, ready to engage? Well, it's, as far as I'm aware, it's the most fastest and powerful tool is music to do that, which is, I make the joke, the most powerful legal tool, maybe. I'm not sure. But yeah, music does all that and more. And you can achieve that kind of objective in about 10 minutes. We'll do a 10-minute conference opener, and we will set the tone for a conference, and you're just seeing that energy in the room. Like I said, I get the biggest kick out of that.